What's up, everybody? Mike Otto here. Hey, today I want to talk about power versus force in your real estate business and, how to implement that as far as marketing is concerned. It's very interesting. It's a very interesting concept. I first learned of the concept from Dr. Hawking. He wrote a book entitled Power versus Force, and I was recently getting a refresher from it. I believe it was Ed Milet who was talking about it. And I was listening to a podcast or some coaching or something, and it's really really intriguing how accurate it is in the real estate industry. And I'll give you an example of power versus force from the book itself. But before I do that, what I want to talk to you about is in your real estate business. Oftentimes when we go to advertise, when we go to market, the biggest problem with real estate agents' mindset is that they do it from a position of essentially desperation, right? Like I need business now. I need closings now, right? And that's power, like trying to push, trying to make it happen, and that's fine, right? Or excuse me, it's force. I even messed that up. It's force. You're trying to force it to happen, right? Power, when you use power in your marketing, when you use power in your business, it has a totally different feel to it, has a totally different outcome, and it's much more sustainable than trying to use force. Force will burn you out. Force will drive you nuts. Force will make you have to face and wad through like just tremendous amounts of rejection. Where power is where the top agent in your market sits. That's why people call them. But the challenge you see is getting out of this desperation. And what happens is, most real estate agents, they get into the real estate business and they have these just dreams of grandeur that are not realistic, and they do the math, right? I was talking to a guy, I was giving blood the other day, and she's telling me I should get in the real estate business. 7%. I don't only have to sell like 3 houses a year. I can be a part-time real estate agent. If I sell $300,000 houses, I mean, that's like $70,000. I would be set. I would be in really good shape. And I'm like, that ain't the way that it works. What business can you get into, you guys, where you don't have to invest any money, right? You don't have a strategy, you don't have a plan, you don't have any consistency to bring you commission, to bring you business on a regular basis and expect to succeed. But that's what we do in the real estate business. That's what so many agents do. Even agents who are doing a decent living, they still have all this anxiety. They still know that they're not living to the capacity that they should. They still know that they're not making what they should be making. And the reason why is because of this principle. Now, from the book specifically, what they talk about is why America won versus Germany. America was using power, right? Freedom. It's a universal principle that everybody can get behind. Humans should be free, right? Germany, however, was using force. They were saying superiority. This race is superior to that race. Therefore, we should win. That is not going to work. That's why America won. That's the difference in power versus force. Now, you think in your marketing, right? What do agents do? They go and they try to find some kind of a new shiny hubcap, some kind of a magic pill, right? And they're trying to force it to make them money now. And the challenge with that, again, is the fact that you will not be able to sustain. And if that is the mindset and you don't have a strategy in place to bring you consistent business, not just today, but tomorrow, the next day, next year, the decade after that, right? And of course, things do change. However, the principles of these things don't. Then you are always going to be in lack. You are never going to live up to your potential, and you are not going to be able to serve at the level that you were designed and destined to be able to serve in your family, in your community, in your business, with your customers, with your vendors, etc. And you are falling short of what you are destined to be, and it all stems to this principle, which I really believe is just astounding, right? And it's, again, power versus force. Are you trying to force it? Are you trying to shake down FISBOs? Are you trying to shake down expired? Are you trying to force these people to do business with you? Or do you have some marketing in place that allows you to reside in power and draw the right prospects to you, not just for tomorrow, but over a duration of time? An example of this would be having a large, robust database that you continue to add into on a regular basis, right? So that no matter what the season in real estate, whether it's a buyer's market, a seller's market, an up market, a down market, a flat market, you are going to have people who already subscribe to you, who are already tuned into you, who are going to want to do business with you when the time is right for them. And what that means is you have to continue to touch these people. You have to continue to communicate with these people. If what Gary Vee says is true, which is the phone is a new television, Facebook, Snapchat, whatever are the new Fox, NBC, CBS, right? LinkedIn, like Twitter, you name it. There's so many of them. Well, then all you want to be is the mash that they subscribe to every weekday at 6 o'clock, or The Simpsons, or The Sopranos, or whatever show that you like, right? So that's how you have to be thinking about your communication strategy with your database. That's how you need to be thinking about your marketing, and that's how you use power to continue to attract the right people to you on a regular basis, who will continue to subscribe to you, continue to tune into you, continue to listen to your messaging, right? And think of you when they think of real estate. What's even more is when you get a good deal, send out a blast to that database. It takes on a viral effect, right? When you send out a survey, right? 2022 homeownership survey, right? Are you looking to buy a home in the next 6 months? Are you looking to sell a home in the next 6 months? Do you know anybody that's looking to buy a home in the next 6 months? Do you know anybody that's looking to sell a home in the next 6 months? Uh, uh, they'll respond to it, right? You'll be able to know and generate business and have essentially a crystal ball to be able to go and find these people before they get to the last minute, right? When they're at the absolute end of their buying journey or selling journey, when everybody else is trying to get them and spending all that time, energy, money, right? The force part, you'll be able to have them already in your coffers. And I can tell you that that's what I did firsthand. And that's what I'm doing right now with you on this podcast. If you didn't know that, now you know, right? So maybe you're not my customer yet. Maybe you're not ready. Maybe it's not your time, but you're still out there learning. You're still paying attention. You're still planning. You're still thinking, and you're still, tuned in, right? Uh, the more attention, the more content that people consume, the more they're going to trust you, the more they're going to like you, the more they're going to do business with you. So that's what I got for you today. Hopefully, I added some value to your day. Thanks so much for listening. Make it a great day.